The first day of work and a new job in a new building. There's a lot of information to absorb, and it can leave you with a lot of questions.
Will I be able to figure out the job?
Will I be able to figure out the elevator?
What do I wear?
How does the phone work?
When do I get my first paycheck?
A lot of questions, and none of them are stupid. The thing to remember about employees is that we were all new once, and we all had the same questions. Now we can help you answer your questions. At first, all of this new information being thrown at you may seem like a lot of meaningless, unconnected bits and pieces. But as you find answers to your questions, you'll see that they're really the interlocking pieces of a puzzle. And as you put them all together, they reveal a much bigger picture. Excellent customer service created this picture, and the emphasis is on service. The first piece of the puzzle is getting yourself to work and figuring out what's expected of you in your new job. Sometimes even that much can seem like a mystery. Take something as basic as knowing what to wear. Well, if you think about it, this is a business office, so business dress is expected. Sometimes a tie is right. Sometimes a golf-type shirt is right. Dresses, dress pants, suits, sport coats, they're always right. We're a professional food service organization, so we have to look the part. The mystery of where to park can leave you circling downtown Spartanburg instead of getting to your new job on time. Well, there's a parking garage across Broad Street from the tower. The first level is for the city, but TW employees can park anywhere above that. From here, you'll go in on the main floor of Broadwalk and take the elevator to the B2 level. There's a pedestrian tunnel that runs under Broad Street to the tower, which will bring you in next to the security office. If you come or go on the weekends, you'll need to stop in here and sign in or out. There are guards on duty 24 hours a day, and a state-of-the-art security system allows them to watch every entrance, the tunnel, even the garage continuously. They'll also escort you to your car before or after hours. They look out for us. Make sure you have your ID card with you and you wear it so that it can be seen at all times. There's no mystery about why. Without your card, you can only take the elevators to the 1st, 5th, and B2 levels. With your card, you can access all floors except the 16th. If you happen to forget your card and it's an emergency, you must stop by the security station to pick up a temporary card for that day. You can leave any floor or the building by use of the stairs next to the elevators. But if you enter the stairwell, you have to use an access code to get back on any floor, except way down on the 1st floor at street level or the B2 level next to the security office we just left. That solves the mystery of getting to work and puts the first piece of the puzzle in its place. Getting around is the next piece of the puzzle. 17 floors of office space can seem like a maze. And if you don't know how to get around, it is a maze. Visitors enter the maze here in reception on the 5th floor. All visitors have to sign in and pick up a visitor's tag. Then, since they don't have an ID card like ours, they must always be escorted to the floor their appointment's on, and then later escorted back to 5th, where they'll sign out and return the tag. But you'll enter the maze on your own floor. Each floor is laid out a little bit differently, but they're all put together with the same basic pieces of the puzzle. Start with the mail station, which is usually located somewhere near the elevators. If you need to fax, copy, or mail something, this is where you go. Inter-office mail is picked up hourly. If you need to send something to an internal address, make sure you include the building, floor, and box number listed next to the person's name in the TW directory. Otherwise, the mail may have a harder time making its way to its destination. The snack areas are like the reward at the end of the maze. They're on the other side of the elevators, and they're located on every floor. In the course of a normal day, you'll have 2 15-minute breaks and an hour for lunch. To become very familiar with these areas, they all have free drinks and free coffee. If you have a truly mousy appetite, the snacks on all floors will satisfy you. But if you need more substantial food, go to floors 6 and 12. Sooner or later, you'll be interested in knowing where the restrooms are. They're located down these halls between the elevators and the break areas. And now that you know how to get around the maze, you've pieced together another part of the puzzle.
Human Resources Department, Kent Side.
Getting things done becomes a real brain teaser, and that's the next piece of our puzzle. To start with, the right way to answer a phone is with your department, your first and your last name. To put the caller on hold, just press the hold button. When you're ready to go back to the caller, press the extension number they're holding on. To transfer a call, press the conference button. Then dial the extension number. When the other party answers, announce the caller and press the conference button again. Then press the release button. To set up a conference call, you do the exact same thing as transferring a call, except you don't press the release button. When you want to forward your calls, press the forward button once, dial the extension number you want your calls forwarded to, and then press the forward button once again. To cancel forwarding, press the forward button once. To place an internal call, just dial the extension number. To place an outside call, dial 9. And to place a long-distance business call outside of South Carolina, dial 9, then 1 plus the area code and the phone number. If you're calling long-distance in-state, just leave off the area code. About half of you also use voicemail, which is a very efficient way to transmit information over the telephone and locate personnel in the field. People with voicemail use a password to check their messages from wherever they may be. They can also send urgent messages, private messages, send one message to several different people. Voicemail can do so much that it's best just to keep this voicemail manual handy. You're bound to have questions like what to do when the lights go out or who to call when the paper runs out. Well, there's a simple rule of thumb to follow. If you can move it, call office services. This includes office supplies, office equipment, office furniture. If you can't move it, call building services. They answer questions about lights, heating, and cooling. And fitting that piece of the puzzle in saves your brain for getting more important things done, like serving customers. There's still one piece missing in the puzzle, and that's TW's benefits program. The benefits program has many interlocking pieces that together make up a complete system of protection for our employees. There's a lot of benefits to working at TW because this company believes that if it serves you well, you'll serve the customer well. And the customer is the only reason we're here. But sometimes the different benefits pieces can seem like a riddle. Well, solving that riddle starts here with the insurance enrollment card. It's very important that you fill one of these out within the first few days on your new job. In 30 days, you'll be covered under the core insurance plan. The company gives you health and dental coverage, as well as life insurance and long-term disability. And this coverage doesn't cost you anything. You can also purchase coverage for your dependents. Later, you'll be eligible to enroll in the flexible Your Choice Benefits Plan, which gives you several choices of deductibles and more optional coverages. Now, if you're an hourly employee, your benefits will differ just a little, but these differences will be explained to you. Another benefit is the pension plan, which is fully funded by the company. You don't have to contribute a thing. After 5 years of service, you'll be 100% vested in the plan. In a year, you can participate in the before or after tax thrift plan. The company will match a certain percentage of your savings, helping you to save more money faster. The Educational Reimbursement Program can help you if you're interested in furthering your education. Once you've been employed for 2 years, you will be eligible for tuition assistance with the approval of your supervisor. Now, I know that taking time off is the last thing on your mind as you start a new job, but you are eligible for 1 week's vacation after 6 months. After 18 months, 2 weeks, and you can eventually earn up to 3 weeks of annual vacation. Plus, you'll receive 8 days of holidays throughout the year. If you're sick, your sick pay is determined by your job status and how long you've been employed. You're going to enjoy working at TW with people who work hard and take pride in what they do. And for your work, you'll be paid on a weekly basis if you're a non-exempt employee. If you're an exempt employee, you'll be paid on the 18th of each month or the Thursday before. But you won't actually be handed a check. Instead, you'll be paid through direct deposit into your checking or savings account. The riddle of the last piece of the puzzle is solved. Working here at the TW Plaza means doing challenging work for TW, an international company with a reputation for excellence. And working for TW means working for the customer. We serve millions of customers every day, and no matter what your job is, you have an impact on whether our customers are satisfied ones. We want you to start off on the right foot, so don't forget about the free parking above the first level, your ID card, and the extension numbers for office services and building services to answer all of your questions. Now that we've got all the puzzling little details out of the way of your new job, you can get started on the big ones. Welcome to the TW team.